Sorry. I was just showing you what this neighborhood sometimes has. Some problem spots of the trash, especially along 130th Avenue to see right there. I mean, that's an eyesore. I mean, it's all green and smooth and Roman hills, like, you know, like ancient Roman cities kind of thing. I have plans also in the future to get a truck and just go drive over to the side of the highway of Deerfoot and just rake all that crap up and just do a cleanup. Because perhaps if you drive along the Deerfoot, because it's a highway, lots of components fall off cars, like maybe a trucker or maybe a pickup truck's a farmer has a pickup truck come in the city, has a pickup truck and a piece of metal falls off their car. So sometimes I would take the metal and drop it off in front of a one time I dropped off a McPherson spring. That's the well, one of the springs anyways. Yeah, I think it's McPherson spring. I dropped off a couple of those rusted pieces over at the local car shop. They collect, as I know, they collect spare metal and then they make money off it. So far so good. Don't have any too trouble parts, but they do happen occasionally. I was showing you a video of the Mountain Park Junior High and the trash can I usually use to dump all my crap in whenever I do my walks from 130th Ave. You know, I pick up bus tickets, I pick up candy. I've got to remember to learn to bring more garbage bags with me, because not garbage bags, but plastic bags with me. Because one good thing about plastic bags is sometimes they blow downtown, and I pick them up, and if they're not too dirty, they're very salvageable. I reuse them as a makeshift trash bag all along my way. So I need to bring my gloves. Usually the variety of trash I pick up is just coffee cups, like Seattle's Best Coffee or Tim Hortons. But today, everything's looking very, very nicely. But especially here, especially as soon as we hit the highway, it's going to get very messy. It's very depressing to see these kind of things. So like I mentioned before, when I finished my education, I wanted to get a truck, a smaller truck, so I could become more mobile and more utilities. Not some of these big ones, those are just too hard to drive, but smaller ones. And then I just go in with a bunch of garbage bags, park on the side of a freeway, and rake it all up. I'll show you another garbage spot that I really find annoying. This Douglasdale, somehow Douglasdale gets really gunky. Some more Dahlia large post signs. And then of course I'm going to do my river walks from Victoria Park to it's from the 90s to call it Victim Park, right? But Victoria Park to the Lindsay Sports Center. Especially this little pit here. These chain link windows are magnet for garbage, which is good because that way they're all over the place, right? But these little pits, they get full of trash all the time, especially over there. So like say when I park my truck over here, cross over there, clean up the trash. You know, every so often, maybe on the weekend or something. Maybe on the weekend during summer, every so often, I'll be that weird guy in the neighborhood to clean up trash, keep the neighborhood clean. The Garbage Fairy. The Garbage Fairy is a newgrounds.com flash video. Newgrounds.com is an archive of flash videos that people make, and they make one about a garbage fairy. And before this place used to be all full of grass and stuff, but they're building it over it now. So this used to be full of trash everywhere. Like, I mean, people just throw their cups and stuff, and it just ends up there. And then I sometimes, well, when it was all grassed up, I used to go into there and clean up the trash as much as I could. Because my doctor was over there, right? This little stop is really troublesome. There's a garbage over there, but see over there where the bench is, that gets full of trash soon. Where the tree is, it gets full of trash very soon. So whenever I see my doctors across the street there, I should learn, I should remember to, in fact, I'm due to see my doctors maybe in August. And, no, not August, I did in September, because I see him schizophrenia every 3 months. So I'm going to do a video of me, see, trash, like coffee cup over there. This particular stop here as well. There is officially no benches and no trash. So what Xiaomi Transit used to do is just put a garbage bag along hook it along the barbed wire. But it gets full of trash a lot because that's a major artery. This takes you into this will take you into the Ogden area. This is where they're gonna run the C train lines too. So. Yeah, I mean, litter is very, very depressing. I mean, when you live in China, there was so much litter that it looked like Tibetan Buddhist flags, the colorful ones, in the soil. Maybe I have videos of such litter, and when I lived on Llama Island in Hong Kong, I don't know if I told you this in the intro video. Of my workshop, my guerrilla gardening workshop. Ooh, share! Look at that! Look at that! Wait, it says share. That's Sunny and share. But my the concept is that I use my garage, use whatever tools I have to fashion things that make things clean. Like, I mean, and it's not that. It's not. I think it's because I picked that up through Scouts. Oh no, I also picked that up through Scouts, and it's probably reinforced during my time of CityLinks. CityLinks is an employment program where we go into the city parks and also into elderly Bulgarians' homes to tidy and maintain it. And I think that's where I learned all my skills from. I learned how to prune trees and stuff. In fact, one time I was I noticed that there was a broken tree, right? You know the trees beside the bus stop, the bus stop by the business building, business wing of Mount Royal. There's a bus stop there, and it has some trees there, and they were broken, perhaps by winter. Sometimes that happens; branches break in the wintertime. So I kind of twisted it. I'm not supposed to. I should clip it off with Pressiker clippers, right? Like I showed you during the Bush video, you YouTubers during the Bush video. So I just had to twist it. People gave me the ugliest looks because they thought I was damaging the tree, but it's already twisted. The thing is, if the branches continue to strip down, then that is it's sort of like how you have a hangnail. It's better to cut off the thing. When you have a hangnail, it's better to take the clippers and just cut it off, right? And then just even smooth it out. Speaking of, and then instead of just biting it off or letting it blood drip or something. Okay, so everything looks clean so far, but from time to time I do notice that things are looking very dirty and gross out there, especially coffee cups. So we will focus. I'll show you what kind of awareness there is for litter and litter bugs for Douglasdale, my doctor's office. The 130th Ave. Maybe I'll do a afternoon there. On a day off I have from school. Oh shoot! Sorry, that's kind of. I have autism, so I am sometimes not aware of things I do. I apologize. I'm not remaking this video, so make fun of me all you want. I don't care. But I also will do the Victoria Park to the Talisman Center, and I'll show you where I pulled out some larger pieces of pollutants. Namely, a Coleman, the Coleman camping cooler door. Somehow it broke off and went into there, and I kind of took a stick and kind of gently fished it, and I pulled it out. But it's very heavy, and I didn't want to fall into the river, and I didn't want it to slip from my hands. Oh, I forgot to show litter. But the thing is, this is too far. Well, yeah, this is too far. Like I said, if I had a truck and some garbage things, I would probably make it a point to go around the neighborhood to clean up trash. Because there's just so much that not even the maintenance crew can handle it. Like, I mean, we saw the the tardiness of the bus shelter. You know, remember see, look, let's have a closer look at this area here. There's lots of trash. Sometimes there's lots of trash along the fence there. There isn't any today. That's good. Wow. It's like how you fix a car. Your car sounds broken, then you have it, and you bring it to the car shop. Oh, there. So behind the tree, there's all these oh, I can see behind the tree. There's all those, you know, those plastic cords you use to tie up things on a pallet in a warehouse. Lots of those. Someone left their hat. Back then I used to just walk along here, walk home maybe about 2 kilometers, and then I should do that more often. I didn't do it this year. I got lazy with the bus. Maybe we'll do that again. Now, trash likes to accumulate on this hill a lot, so once again I was thinking that when it gets really yucky, I park my car there, or park my truck there. I get a truck, park it there, go up and down, spend an afternoon going up and down maybe. Keep within this pole over my shoulder, or pole over the lane. Because look, we're so close to Fish Creek Park, Fish Creek River, the river. So you really don't want to have too much litter here, because it goes into the river, it clogs it up, it demoralizes the dog walkers, it demoralizes the bikers, joggers, you know. Maybe, you know, I come to this area, or maybe I'm living in the north, and a trouble spot for litter would definitely be, oh, where was it again? By the station, West Wind Station? The one at the police station. See, look, this area will get full of trash, but it's clean this time. For some reason, it's very clean. Sometimes I find, like I said, metal parts from cars, old hubcaps from car, wheel assembly. You know, the place where the things where the little screws come up and you put the tire into. That's a wheel assembly. Sometimes that cap comes off, and I just so maybe I should do that. They don't have a toxic roundup, because you know it's a manly thing to do. Not to say that women can't be environmentalists as well, but you know. Boys, we love our dirt.